Yo, Feggy, bayabuza, utheni ngithanda kumnandi, ndikhule ngenayo notata, ndikhule ngenayo nomama.
Hola, I go by the name of Sonwabile Luthango, and this is Gcast. Creatives are all pushing. It's a podcast aimed at shining light on the creative realm in the Kaap, in South Africa, and beyond. The reason for the podcast is to, as I've already mentioned, shine light on the creative space, because I feel like there are many people coming up in the game in different spheres of creativity. You could be a poet, you could be a writer, you could be doing arts, you could be anything, but there is less reference when it comes to South African content and South African creatives. I mean, Eli, from where I come from, the Robert Singh, might not know, but I'm actually doing this now. You know? If ever we don't document stuff like that. So the podcast is aimed at shining light on the creative realm in Cape Town, in South Africa, and beyond. But and the ends in the world, by the way, I have my own team with me. Yeah, well, the team will just do the intro.
My name is Will Makaplan, otherwise known as Tony. I'm a journalism student and creative. I go to school with these guys, so that's how I met them, and we're here now doing this thing.
Yep, and that is me. Hi guys, my name is Busisiwe Mnguni. Most of people know me as Bam B.
Sure.
And yeah, I'm an urban and regional student, the only student.
Like a podcast.
But yeah, how I met them was on campus, and we've been talking about it, and now
Sorry. Yeah, I'm Eddie, but people call me Eddie Johnson. Second year journalism student. Operated this podcast with the gents. It was a good idea, and yeah, we're just out here trying to push the creative work in Cape Town and beyond with the gents and lady.
Hi guys, this is Luthango. I'm a second year journalism student at CPUT. How I met Amachita, Sifunda Songe Klassen, so like Amachita. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, hi guys, I'm Sivenathi, the only IT student here. I met Eddie through high school and introduced me to the guys. They call me Z, but don't be sleeping on me.
Sure. Okay, I am Sivenathi coming from East London, currently living in Cape Town. Here is this is a group, this is the guys, these are the gents, these are the ladies. What do you mean? We are here as KAAPcast, we are here to push the creatives, we are here to shake the game, you know what I mean? And also, this is what I want to say. I want to step on you guys, I want to say this. As journalism students, we have so much to offer on the creative space and media space. We are very interested in telling stories that are compelling with our day-to-day reality. We would like to be broad and not just focus on what we have stated earlier, but to tell also stories that affect us on a daily basis. For instance, economic issues and social issues. So that's it for the guys. We are here to pop up and see where it goes to.
We're doing this podcast thing in a journalistic way, while also infusing creativity in all of this. I mean, the other guy that is missing on the podcast is the cameraman, Kwakha, Khumalo, my brother from all the way from the KZN.
Shout out KZN.
Yeah, guys, we'll be yapping about a lot of stuff. Soundsetsa, Mculo, the art, dance, everything, man, from fashion. Athleisure, yonke nje man, everything.
And also, what is important is that we have nicknames we call ourselves. So we will talk about how it has impeded us in our day-to-day life to have like a certain nickname that you use on a day-to-day life, and also like your friends, when you come around campus, they call you with that nickname, how it affects you mentally. You know what I mean? So remember that when I met you last year, my brother,
Sure.
I saw the style. I was like, this guy is over the game. He's over the game. It's over all the way through. I saw the style, bro, and I was inspired by you, seeing that you coming with something that I was like, okay, this is the type of Malum's way. So I wanted to give you like the nickname at that time. I was like, okay, let me let it slide for now. And then as time went by, we were chilling together, when we became friends, more like right now, like we are brothers, you know what I mean? We are committed to this thing, we are here to push this thing as the main guys and make sure that everyone right here like it's sorted, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we'll be individuals who would want to branch out and do certain things, but we are here for now, we are here as the creatives, as the individuals that have come together to create this thing. So for you, like, having that nickname Spova, how it has affected you like in your day-to-day life, and also like just generally at that time, like I was still calling you Spova. How did you take that thing?
This is my first time actually hearing the story you're telling me.
Yeah.
And when this book is about why is this guy calling me, keep calling me Spova, because where I come from, Spova has a different meaning.
What does it mean?
It's a type of person, man. Like call almost. I'm a dude. If you have the dude, the skills is able.
Okay.
I'm a guy that what dude,
Okay.
About then you know, go up push, niggas with the skinny. You does a cast. Yeah. Then you go my plate, you must go over and go out. You package your own and get from a second of just out. You does a gas, so shall you have a nice work?
Would you say Madeira is like a sport?
Yeah, it's like a sport, it's like a sport, like boy, all around and shit for it.
Yeah.
But game on, no way, we might say, I'm like a kilo because the women's bowling on doing here. But then what to be perceived in that man, I was like, hey, say, then you say, don't you, but say, I shut up.
You know, it's all out, it's all out. What I mean, just saying, bro.
I'm chilling, man. Me, it's just.
What would you say, like, is your style circle and such?
Okay, so wait, let me go to the nickname thing and then we'll go to the style thing.
Yeah.
The nickname thing is just because growing up, people believe I'm going by my government name, so I was always.
What's your government name, by the way?
You gotta say it. You
I
gotta say it.
don't care.
You gotta say it.
How can I know your name?
You gotta say it.
My government name is Edumis. Yeah, but the problem is that I went to a mixed school, very diverse school. So the Afrikaans teachers wouldn't be able to pronounce the name perfectly. So then people just be like, nah, Eddie. All the time it's been Eddie. Yeah, but my style is like a little bit of both. And I don't know, sometimes, but less Spova-ish, But sometimes I'll pull up with whatever I want to pull up at. Nah, it's mostly, I hate to say it, but it's more like skr. Yeah, but not that crazy, not that crazy.
What do you say, like, styles have because of fuck, style of food, at some point they will call you taste me because they're born and but
That's the thing, but you guys don't know that Siv, Stu, and Sosa and Boosie, bro, they're crazy with the fashion. I always ask them, why are they doing the courses they do? You guys must be doing fashion design. Like, I always ask you niggas, no one
like, my approach in life, I'm always a student in my life. As I'm gonna phone like Uber charge, you won't get away. Then when spectating, but then go, it's time to create. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, but you can answer the question now, yours.
Okay. First and foremost, don't call our nickname. Nickname has a very bad influence. Even though it is good in between Tunzako, Siakula, we grow into that.
Yeah.
Professional life.
True.
Professional life, Banu 80, Nega Sikazo, Estumisa, Spanish. Yeah. But then I feel like a nickname comes from Grandpa Man. It's either Umdu Gamalaki, you cannot pronounce it correctly, or like you keep on forgetting, so without putting a nickname, or is that part of Bana? The team, I choose one. So, to tell me that these are go into me, Salabora, except any, yeah.
And funny enough, like some niggas have the craziest nicknames, right?
Next.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's okay,
Ah,
Listen. You know, so growing up in East London, like in Tanzania, they know for a fact that Tanzania is one of the ones, the guys right there, like they have the sauce, all the way through, you know. So growing up there, like being in high school, I mean, cut like the primary ones, but like high school too, I had a lot of nicknames. I had like a nickname where they used to call me sex. You know why I was sex? It's because at that time. Because at that time, bro, like I was introducing niggas like to music. You know, when I wrote.
What kind of music are you introducing?
That's sex, this one.
You ain't getting the idea. Listen, what was happening at that time is that I was sex because Thug is sex, young Thug is sex. You know what I mean? That is the nickname. And also, like being sex is that you are unisex. You're not just coming in the room as a man. You're just unisex. You are creating a style that is unisex. That's why I was sex at that time. I was coming with different style each and every time when I pull up. That's why like I was sex at that time. Even also like I was slime. Even to this day, I'm always like the other guys will say like I'm king slime. You know what I mean? Like they will say like I'm king slime. At some point, King Slime, bro, and I was also Shang along the way because I was inspired by the Japanese side of fashion. And also like the movies and everything, bro. Lifestyle, shit,
Like,
trade.
Much time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, how did Kaplan come? Seeing that you're probably the oldest in the room and like Kaplan is different to your real name.
So, what happened with me was that, so what happened with me was that I used to find myself like in a lot of trouble, like many times. You see, but every time I find myself in trouble, like I would never, go to someone else and like ask for help or anything. So I'd always, take myself outside of those troubles that I put myself into. You understand? So I was like, well, I can make plans for myself to get myself out of these troubles that I'm in. And sometimes people would like come to me and like be like, they have like certain problems that they have, and they're just talking, but they don't expect me like to come up with a solution for that.
Sure.
But they're just talking, and then I would like just absolutely come with the solution for that.
Well, a plan.
Yeah. So I just named myself as like Will, and then it just came out that Will Makaplan, and then that's how the name came about. Will Makaplan.
Do you guys think it's gonna get to the point where like most people our age, example me, I want to go to Homo phase and I'm serious that I don't like my first name and I want to be Eddie. Do you think
Gen Z's are crazy now.
exactly, but do you think it's gonna get that point? Do you think that's fine though?
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool. To change your name.
Nah,
But the thing is, that's disrespectful.
You feel me?
That's disrespectful.
Like, bayayazi abazali bona ba
Limitation loan.
limitation thini igama lakho.
Why they gave
Why they gave you a specific name? Wena uvele nje uchinje. Nah, dog. That's disrespectful.
Now, you wouldn't change it. The best way is just to have like a second name.
Second name, yeah. I get the second name.
Second name.
And like, what happens ke ngokuthula lamajita asekhulile yabo find out umuntu ba une nickname echayiwe. Like, you cannot be called Wayne.
I was like Chai with example 6.
It is
Like sex. There are niggas that run with that shit.
Yeah.
Literally.
And like, once came to us, once you are in the media,
Yeah.
the name stays with you for life. There are some niggas that still reference Usto as to me. Your name stays with you. You cannot be called Lil Wayne at 50, dog.
For example, look at Casper, right? And then he's like, Casper, your best. And then he comes up, he does his thing. And then all of a sudden he wants to now like branch into becoming a gospel singer or like a pastor of some sort. How are you going to be a pastor when your name is like Casper?
For the past 10 years he was rapping about all this, inappropriate stuff. He wakes up one day now.
Don't you think that there's room for change? Everybody knows.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But I was just like referencing that on the fact that your nickname stays with you like for the longest time.
For the longest time.
People will remember you for that nickname.
So be careful of who you
are with.
Funny enough, like on this topic, sorry to disturb. My nickname, like I know most of you don't know it, but my nickname is Bro. And since I came to Cape Town, it's been funny like, to say that to someone that my nickname is Bro. They be like, Bro, what do you see?
What's brewing, bro? What's brewing, bro?
Like,
I don't know, like, I don't even know how it came about.
How did you get your name? Your nickname, dog?
Bro. Like from the church, obviously, like when we grow up, like people will call you names, like
sure.
Sometimes you don't even know how it came about. But my nickname has been Bro. And when I came to Cape Town, like, everyone is bro. So like, I don't even turn around and someone is talking and they are not even
like on that, bro, on that. I don't wanna bend the guy and use his nickname. You see when those nicknames that they give you at home when you're like young, those nicknames. Like how do you come with that nickname in the university and then tell people that that's your nickname? There are people who are called by their nicknames from home.
Your money
nickname. Okay. Nickname. I'm just going to answer. So it's in that TI or never.
If you name yourself, it's not a nickname.
Yeah, because
Oh, are you Ponyong or is you?
If you name, your take is if you named yourself, that's not a nickname. That's not a nickname. It doesn't apply to any nickname. If you name yourself, get that shit in your head. If you name yourself,
You know what I mean?
that's not a nickname.
Shout out to Liam Mzamu for giving me a nickname, Makasete. He understands it.
That's
my guy.
Liam.
That's my guy.
Makasete.
He
So you
understands.
should have a nickname there. So what about you, bro?
Z. Mine is simple. My name starts with Z. So everyone said
Z.
It's the Z.
Your middle name.
What about my middle name?
What's your middle name? That was people don't know. People don't talk about.
The way middle name, when you look up people, like for the longest of time, I've always yearned for a white name born in something new church.
Okay, mine is not like
Because I come across a lot of people that have like two names. It's about like Shabika Manaki, this cause, Pina Binelaki.
That's the apartheid way.
That's the apartheid way.
Besides that, Bruce, it's not like the apartheid way. It was more like when you go in the workplace, they would want like
Easier
a similar name,
pronunciation.
similar name, easier to pronounce.
Don't you?
The influence of apartheid can look like
Yes, it does. It does.
That's the apartheid way.
But to this day, we can say like it's the influence of apartheid to this day, because also like you need to remember that right now we are multiracial in the workplace, and also there are people like who can call Q, which is like they can call that you can call that name.
You know
what I mean?
If I come into a workplace and then there's no one who's speaking Xhosa or can pronounce my name or my surname, right? Like I'm talking Quran. So that's like very difficult for double clicks. If you can pronounce that, I'm not even gonna trade a name for myself for you to be able to talk on it. Just make an effort, bro. Make an effort.
Yeah, you can make an effort, bro. But the thing is, if ever like you wanna be on the workplace and also like you wanna be in the workplace whereby you get along with people, you need to accommodate them also. You need to let them be on your space and say that, okay, they don't understand this certain name. Okay, let me come with this second name so that they would understand that, oh, okay, they can call this one, they can call this one. At least from there, maybe like that name also might grow with you to a point that it may even make sense for things that you are doing in life. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, the name thing is very controversial, bro. Like I remember in primary, this Afrikaans lady was calling someone's name, I think it was Kushle, but they're like Kushle or something. Then she made a comment like, yeah, it's so hard to pronounce you guys' names. You know, I wonder why don't you guys just go to the schools in the township or something?
That's discrimination type shit.
And then the whole class being like, what do you mean by that, bro? We came here for education and now. It's a conversation for another day, very controversial thing, especially in school when the teachers can't pronounce the names properly.
So like the parents like they were making provision for situations like that.
But my parents were like, couldn't choose between two names. That's the thing with my.
Oh, that's why you first name.
Oh, you have a middle name.
I do have.
What's your middle name?
My middle name is Cousin, but my parents.
Similar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dope name.
That's a great name, bro. You sound like
Cousin.
he's a shame on a high.
I'm Kazi.
Let's talk about fashion rules. You know where we are coming from, and you know where we are coming from. That there are guys like you look up to, even like at your own age.
Yeah.
You see like, yo, this guy is on the swag. Like, what would you say like about those guys like where you are coming from, saying that this is the one guy like when I was growing up who inspired me, or like an older guy, you know what I mean?
Like our personal lives.
Yeah, like where you were growing up, like this guys you
inspired us more in fashion or like, or the person I am, or
like people like who inspired, and also like just generally like anything you think about people where you are coming from, but generally where you are coming from first,
Quick question.
and then you go and talk about maybe like a bigger artist. I don't know who, but
oh, you're an artist.
now I'm not talking about artists, my brother. I'm talking about where you are coming from, like
Influence.
people who influence you.
Fashion
also,
influence.
you know what I mean? And also people that you were like, damn, this guy is too much.
Okay, what's your
Now he's
question?
asking something.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask you.
Also, at the panel,
Sure.
please also Ivana, like from Ukula, your style definitely changes. Like pan apart, there is some changes. Yeah, but then you till this day, and the clothes you wear obviously is the clothes that you like. So, inspiration if wanna be from Elbasa, also thing I don't go about okay, then I can tell you for sure it's for there's purpose. You see what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, for me, Sif, man, it's 100% to Khumalo. You know, my uncle, 100% it's
Issue.
But he
Shout out
always
to Khumalo.
pulled up. Yeah, shout out to him. He always pulled up, but it was the music first. He put me on hip hop. And then he was like
Crazy.
the only uncle, because my uncle's mostly like, most of them were into like church and you know, others, you know, passed away.
You don't violate the church.
You know, and he was there, he was the notorious one, the last one, notorious one. Gold chain, talking rings, you name it. Heavy on the Tupac, all that classic, he put me on game, so 100% it's him, bro. And the fashion influence, I think what Gala Fedja be, Malo me fit man, because 5, 6 years old, he always put me on hip hop, and my mother always bought me like dope sneakers, and he was never like in the aspect, but it was always like that hip hop influence was always there. Hip hop influenced me, you know, the music and yo, I care.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're growing up, you see Nasty C wearing this shit. I'm gonna cop this shit, cop this shit. ADBs in the Vans era.
Oh, the young niggas were smoking weed at that time.
Yeah, you see,
For me, it was like my the brother that I come after, which is Snatemba. he was one of the ones.
The Brew in Kills River.
Nah, not the one.
Oh, okay.
The Brew in Kills River, like, is the older brother. I have like a brother I come after.
Okay.
So that brother I grew up with, like there in East London.
Sure.
So he was the one who inspired me from music, fashion, everything, bro.
You just
know what I
wanted to
mean?
be like-
Even the ladies, was one of the ones. You know what I mean? So for me, like I loved Converse because of him. He was wearing a lot of Converse. I used to see like a lot of Converse on him, and and also like I see like young niggas now are wearing like the suede Pumas. He was on that thing way back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was one of the ones, bro. Like, and also like where I grew up, there are guys like, bro, like they into Gista Rose, they into Fabianis, they into Lacoste, and you will see head to toe, stripped out, stars as a cast. You know what I mean? And for me, like I've always felt like an outcast because I wouldn't wear those brands.
Real shit.
Maybe
I touch my life.
if ever like I'm wearing those brands, I would come with the D-squared cap. You know what I mean? Playing around with D-squared cap, and then I'm coming with old khaki t-shirt, playing with Air Forces. So that's how I was like in the
Niggas are
style.
privileged, most like.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
You know what I mean? That's
I was always yearning. Oh, I want that shit. I want
You know what I
that
mean?
shit.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing, bro. Like growing up, you know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like in class, like where I'm coming from in Tanzania, it's more like umlazi. You see like umlazi, like the machitas, the umlazi, like how they wear the clothing. He even knows that Kwakha, that the guys there, like they dressed out expensive
Now that
shit.
speaking of fashion, like in Linda, do you think which place best defines your style? Upper like in South Africa.
South Africa.
Which place has the best style and which place best describes your style
Right now.
right now?
For
I mean,
me,
the colors are doing very dope
Nah,
style for you.
especially right
The
here in Cape Town.
Okay.
Especially like the collection, especially the Nikes. The Nikes, bro. MXs, bro. Like starting from the MX1s, MX2s. You're coming with the Jordans, A1s, 2s, 3s, like from
But guys,
the last
let's
one,
not act
bro.
like the Joburg dudes have never inspired us. I'm gonna keep with the shit.
Yeah,
But not yet, Cape Town.
Isn't
Boys
I
and
never-
girls.
Boys in box, bro.
I know. Not if
I never catch
I wanted that shit.
Bro, like you remember like,
That was impact.
yeah, bro. Like, you
You
remember like,
Like the Depper niggas. I think there was an era of Kwakha where Fat Depper Rocks was the shit.
yeah.
And one of the t-shirt of Bosonge, there was like,
I see
there was
them.
even
That's what we make that cheap.
but like there was Fat Depper Rocks. I wanted that shit, a cool fit. Everyone was rocking that shit.
Sure. So as we were saying that, what's the best place like
Best
for
place,
style?
best place for style.
I would say Johannesburg, like it takes the spot because like it's a hub for people who are coming from different spaces of the world. You know what I mean? Especially like right here in South Africa, we find someone who comes from East London, Eastern Cape, going to Johannesburg and linking it around,
The thing
linking
about-
those spaces and making sure that they are moving around with their own style, their own niche. Because when you're there in Johannesburg, like it's not sort of like right here, like in Cape Town, you would want to wear like the sambas. Because you see like the trend now that it goes like with the sambas,
Can I say
the
something?
stuff, the
Cape Town-
canvas. Listen, my brother. Like the style right here in Cape Town, like it's more like aesthetics. You know what I mean? You come in like with the minimalistic look. You wanna wear the sambas because they're on trend. You wanna wear the canvas. You wanna wear the
It's
superstars.
not like that.
Listen. Like for town, because right here we are in town, but there are people like from the Gcast. Because when I'm talking about Cape Town, I'm just speaking about what I'm seeing like around students. Because the students like they are following trends right here in town, but I'm not talking about outside of town.
No, I don't.
Because we are living right here.
Can I say something?
Yeah, campus stuff.
Can I say
They born in
something?
I feel you spoke about that.
Like a chick that comes from
But
Usuke Kurwood,
But I'm just talking about the I feel you, but I'm talking about the majority, bro. Like they are
I'm also
following the
talking about the
trend. They're
majority,
following the
bro.
trends.
It trends also in London.
Uh-huh.
That's why it's trending.
Yeah.
It's called a trend. people are following it, but
Okay.
not many people are following it. Like, if ungaya eJozi yabo uzofumana ba people are rocking le ndlela inje wonke umuntu
The same way.
the same way look,
Yeah.
different pieces but the same look.
Yeah.
Akuzodibana. Apologies for the glitch, guys. We had some technical inconvenience, but we're back online. As we're about to wrap up, do you have anything else to say, Eddie?
Nothing really. I think it was a good first episode of KAAPcast, you know. Still more to come, you know what I mean? Different venues, different people, guests, topics, you know, chants. So yeah, it was nice. And the X for you?
Yeah, like please make sure comment, subscribe, and then share it. We are open. We don't know constructive criticism. We are open to constructive criticism. So you can tell us more. To improve ourselves.
And guys, remember, man, the purpose of the podcast is to shine a light on the creative realm in Cape Town, South Africa, and in the world. If you do have some stories or you want to share something with the crew, feel free to do so.
Yeah.
Like, hit the subscribe button and comment.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And also, in closing, we have to close with the feet. The guys will be trying a lot about the feet, bro. Talk about it, brother.
Oh, the feet. By the second one.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, the feet. First of all, I didn't lose weight.
I'm even surprised you're wearing it.
But then, you're not in a shit.
So
we said like, yeah, see, even so say as like, that like in front like, Jay, she can skinny jeans and stuff like not like in
So how the process been?
Process?
Yeah, but
you want to make last year, like, we didn't know much grand. Like, Nambi born.
Like, where I don't feel like say,
no, I feel good.
Out of the norm, go.
I feel good.
I'm giving.
But no, like buying how much when you're finally.
Like, talk about the feet, bro.
How much?
Like,
This is cotton on.
Sure.
It was 700.
5.
Yeah, we use first divide.
Yeah, use first divide.
20%, yeah, 500 and something. But your original price is close to 700.
Yeah.
With cotton on.
Shout out to Varsity Vibe.
What else?
But talk about the feet.
The cap.
Sure.
Ipen.
Local.
That's what we see. By
Shout out
Ipen stock. That's what we see. By one and copying today, yeah, show Cyrus, somewhere. You could store some much Ipen. Sangananga Paga, Cesar Ring and much it. So, the money caps. Yeah. Bangina Maliting.
Save up for that shit.
And then, who's an eating? So, when the gay place, but say, I am funny. Yeah, Mr. Chumshit, but I say, when the
How do you feel about local brands, bruh?
local brands,
Yeah.
as long as we inequality, so they in swim.
Yeah.
Going local brand, one by say, like Tenge scheme, but the Bafaki brand, like Kataban, quality.
What must even supply? Sorry. Shout out even next video, guys. Tune in. Even supply interview.
Yeah.
The gents cook that shit up. So.
Yeah.
You better fuck up with that shit.
That is it from KAAPcast. Creatives are all pushing. Thank you for liking,
Yeah.
subscribe, watch out.
Ciao.
Tell him.